Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. Tonight I'm doing a persuasive speech on the use of cigarettes, secondhand smoke, smokeless tobacco such as dip, chew. We all know that, of course, cigarettes is an addiction. Some things is just easier said than done when it comes to cigarette smoke. A lot of people that have smoked or is smoking has smoked for many, many years. It's not an easy habit to just cut right off. With cigarettes, a lot of happening. You grow up with your parents who were smokers and you were around it all the time, or even like in high school, you peer pressure, friends have access to cigarettes and you just start it from there. I myself am not a smoker. Have I tried it? Yes. I turned 3 shades green when I did inhale and got very sick off of it and never had the desire to pick it back up. My dad was a smoker. I used to hate it. I would cry to get in the car because he would always smoke in the car with the windows down, and it just, the smell gave me a headache. I was very sensitive to it, and I just grew up not liking it. Doing some research, I went to therealcost.com and come to find out cigarette smoke and the toxics is mixed with over 7,000 chemicals total. There's chemicals that's inside a cigarette that's also found in batteries, nuclear weapons, stainless steel products, paint thinner, old paint such as lead, car exhaust, and cleaning products. So think about how strong cleaning products, how strong the smell is from that. And nuclear weapons, when you inhale that cigarette smoke, you are putting those toxic and chemicals into your body. Nicotine, it reaches your brain within 10 seconds of being inhaled. It goes to your lungs and then straight to your brain. And then there is no safe tobacco out there. They sell all that vapors and all that to help you quit smoking. Anything that involves tobacco is very harmful. I work for a dentist when it comes to the smokeless tobacco, the dipping, the chewing. I have seen numerous patients come through with some serious mouth cancer stuff due to placing the dip on one side. If you do dip, it's best to rotate and don't stay consistently on one side. That will help you prevent any, future major damage, because all it is toxics and chemicals that just tears and destroys that gum tissue and puts you at a high risk of cancer as well in the mouth. When it comes to cigarette smoke, which we all know, it can cause lung cancer. I lost my mother-in-law to lung cancer. She was a smoker for 40, 50 plus years, and she smoked until almost the day she died. I did my research. When I was on research, I went to AmericanLungAssociation.com, and I was reading on the secondhand smoke, and it is very, very ranked up there, very high in deaths per year, even as secondhand smoke. There's over 410,000 people that die per year with just secondhand smoke itself. They've changed so many laws over the years now due to the deaths so high. You can't smoke in public restaurants. You have designated areas for your smoking. Even cars, ball games, any places like that have changed the laws for the secondhand smoke to help prevent you from being exposed to all that. It says here on the lungassociation.com that 7,330 deaths are caused from lung cancer, and 33,950 per year is caused from heart disease from smoking. As well as we all know, smoking can cause cancer, it can cause strokes, it can also cause heart attacks. It says that 24 million, or if you put it in ratio, 37% children are exposed to secondhand smoke in the United States. So there is a lot of children themselves that are, exposed to the smoke as well, which is very harmful. Research also shows that between 1964 and 2014, 2.5 million people died from the exposure, and and this was a report from the U.S. Surgeon General. So, it's an optional thing. It's not something you have to do. Yes, we know addictions is hard, but there's so many places out there that can help you get you research on quitting and to help you get this, because, this is one You know, tobacco is the largest preventable cause of death, and I researched that on CDC.com. And there's so many websites out there that you can do to research on, you know, the side effects and all that. And there is help out there. There's also a www.quit.com. That is like a page that you can go to. It gives you research on support groups. There is people out there that's willing to help you. There also is medical doctors. Of course, you can talk to them about getting, there's Nicoderm. There is prescriptions. There's the patches that can help you slow down or quit smoking to reduce your chances of dying from lung cancer. You know, it is preventable. It is optional, though. That's personal choices, and I know it's a touchy subject with, you know, for some people, and it's totally your life. My point is, you have one life to live, and why not live it the healthiest and the best that you can do? Why cut your chances and reduce your chances of having a longer life? Also, on the CDC.com, I did some research on, in 2015, they had a graph that shows in different types of races and who was higher ranked. American Indians was ranked the highest at 21.9%. Asians was 7%. Blacks were 16.7%. Hispanics was 10.1%. And then the whites were 16% of smokers in the United States. And that was back in 2015 that was done. And also they had a percentage here, males versus women. Women were 13.6% smokers, and the males were 16.7%. So there's just different ratios. But there is options and ways and people out there to help you and support you. And, you know, as long as you're aware of what's going on and what you're putting in your body, you know, that's, you know, there's ways to stop and there's ways not to. It's personal preference. Of course, you hear all this everywhere. But, you know, the vapor thing has become very popular these days. I myself don't know much about it, but you hear a lot about it. But anything to help you get off the cigarette and to prevent you from putting your body at risk. I hope this has been informational to you guys, and I appreciate it. And you all have a great night. Thanks.